Look at the size.
Look how big that
Beautiful.
Oh my God. Oh, it's beautiful.
I'm Greg Whitstock, the Pond Guy. This is my channel. Nope, this is not that channel. Hey guys, I'm Greg Whitstock, the Pond Guy, and we are shooting this video for Team Aquascape. We're doing this today for Zach Catch 'em All Fishing. We're just starting. It's funny because these young kids don't like to come to work on time. We're already starting to get going here with Team Aquascape. So we've got all of the stuff that we delivered down from Chicago. We drove in 28 hours straight, and look who's coming. Oh, you decide to wake up and show up, my man.
Alarm break, you know, I was staying up a little later than I thought.
We're gonna really be having a lot of fun here with Zach. What a great guy. This is a house that he grew up in. His mom is super excited. I just got to meet her, and we're gonna be putting in a beautiful Aquascape ecosystem pond to replace what he did as a do-it-yourselfer out here for his predatory fish. This is gonna be a lot of fun today. Stay tuned. All right, bro, we ready to do this?
I don't know, man. It's been a crazy project. I haven't seen anything like this done ever in my life. So this is gonna be pretty wild.
We talked to your wonderful mother, and she loves this hibiscus. We want a donut around that.
Okay.
So it's like a little moat.
Okay.
So I'll have a moat. The fish can swim in circles around that.
That's crazy.
We met through Paul Cafaro, who's another YouTuber, and when I came down here 6 weeks ago, that's when we designed this, and so now we're back with the entire team. We've got people from all over. We've got people from Tennessee, New Jersey, New York. I've even got the Pond Father out here helping out as well. So Tanner, what is your business?
Well, my business is Tennessee Technicians, and for years we've only been known as crawl space artists working under houses. But back in April of this year, I was fortunate enough to meet Greg Whitstock. I flew out to Chicago. I attended a training at Aqualand, and guys, it hasn't been the same ever since. Water is my passion. It was always my passion. I was unaware that people actually did it for a living.
I thought your passion was fashion.
I'm going to give you a little walkthrough real quick just so you can see what we have to start with, and then we are going to completely transform this property. We have little sunroom area over here, screen porch. This is a flow-through system, and what I mean by that is there is a pump located right out here. There's a pipe that is sucking water out of this lake. The water gets pumped up into here, and then it flows through the entire system. What this allows him to do is he has a constant water change, doesn't have to worry about biological filtration. You can kind of see the water trickling through right over there. Problem with this type of a design is it does become a little bit of a sediment trap. Increases your maintenance a little bit just because any sediments, anything that's in that big lake is going to get pumped into here. And then once we have a water velocity change, you get sediments and stuff like that that fall out. And then over on this side, this is where the water actually comes dumping in. Check out that big guy. There's a big old koi there.
So it has begun. We are now transporting the inhabitants of this pond into the temporary holding pond. Got them all out of there. We got to get them all out of there.
Look at that. Look at the size.
Look how big that is.
Beautiful.
That is ridiculous. Oh, no.
There.
Yeah, check out the colors on that thing. Look at that.
Gorgeous.
Thing. Look at the colors. Skittles.
They have no idea that we're going to be moving on up in the world.
I know.
Iguana.
No, you don't.
I swear.
No, you don't.
Oh, cool.
We get the beaver, we get iguanas, snakes, what you need.
Oh, he's so little.
He's missing part of his tail.
He's missing part of his tail.
He's been ambushed. When you bring Tanner Flowers to a job site, there's no telling what's going to happen.
Oh, look, the sturgeon and everybody. Here, Shamu. Ah. Shamu, you want that? Oh, you missed him. You missed him, Shamu. Right here, Shamu. Here, Shamu. This is my pride and joy. This koi is such a hero. Been chewed up by the pacu, all that stuff. Look at that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh,
There he goes. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Everything has been removed, disconnected the pump. Nick is cleaning some of that stuff around the perimeter. Challenge that we have here obviously is going to be access coming in, but also the easements of the property are really, really tight. So we have to be careful on the positioning of the pond.
This is not just me out here with Greg playing in the sandcastle, guys. We're out here doing a lot of work with a lot of really smart, really hardworking people, guys. We're making a donut pond around this hibiscus thing because my beautiful mom loves flowers, guys.
And I'm thinking that we should probably keep it, you know, shallower here, maybe a foot deep. We want to go right up to the foundation. Okay. So that pond's going to come right in, right up to the foundation here. All the way around so that you can look right into the pond right here.
That's gonna be
then
sick.
2 feet right in here, 2 feet deep, right on the edge here. This is where our waterfall's coming in. I want your mom to be able to sit here, have her coffee, have all the sound of that water coming in, flowing there. We got some jets to put in here. We've got our dosing system. So this is gonna be completely Mac Daddy pimped out.
So we are making progress, making like a little bit of an island. It's a little bit too symmetrical in my opinion, but it is what it is, and it's because we have just a really narrow space to work with, so we're trying to maximize the space for the fish. We want to make sure that his fish are able to swim around, so right over here where Alan's working, digging that deep section out, we are going to have our skimmer located right over in here. Biofalls is going to be located on that opposite side. This area here is coming up nice and close over to the patio area and that screened in porch for viewing. So a big area there for the fish to kind of hang around. We want to let them move around. It's the natural habit of those fish. And right where those wheelbarrows are located, that's where our biofalls is going to be. Biofalls is going to be facing right over there towards that, that screened in porch.
Let's go see what these guys did while we were picking up rocks and materials.
Greg, I want to see your hands. I want to see what your hands look like.
Come on, bro. Hey, come on. That's not bad. We were gone picking up the rocks, picking up all the Aquascape materials. Ed, tell us what you got done and what the challenges that we have.
So what we got done, obviously we did the excavation. We're down in our deepest area. We're almost 30 inches deep, but that's below the excavation area. So our water level is going to be down a few inches, and then we have a couple inches of gravel. So you'll have a solid 24, 26 inches of water depth.
24 is perfect.
The biggest challenge though is we're going to have to seam this, which is not a hard thing, but it's kind of an unusual angle. So
it is. Instead of cutting it in half, we'll take this big piece and we'll cut a slit in it. We'll bring it in like that, and then we'll cut that hole out, and then we just have one little section of seam over it.
So it is now 12:30. We started this thing at about 8:30, and here we're at. And guess what time it is, guys?
Lunchtime.
Lunchtime.
Little project update. Excavation is just about completed. We are working on the trench over here, so we're going to have a mechanical skimmer filter located on one side. Piping is going to run around this outside perimeter, and it connects up to our biofilter on the other. So this is an upflow biological filter. You can see we dropped the elevation down, and the reason we did that is we literally have no room to create a berm because we have the home right here, and property line is right along here at the edge of the home. So we have some really tight confines. The main purpose of this pond is keeping fish. So we have a larger biofalls than normal for a pond of this size. So we have a plumbing fitting coming in right here. Now we used a bulkhead fitting, which makes a watertight connection. It's also threaded, so that adapts to our plumbing. The other thing I want to point out here is it's coming in at a slight angle. This is also circular down here on the bottom, so when the water comes in, it kind of creates a swirling action down on the bottom. It allows the sedimentation process to occur, and when that water comes through, any suspended solids are going to drop out. There's a rack that goes in right on this edge right here that's going to keep the biological media above the sedimentation area. So the idea is we want to have sediments drop out, clean water is going to flow up through the different layers of biomedia. It's going to overflow back through this, which is going to create our waterfall, and that will be visible from over here. And we are getting ready to put our fabric inside and our liner.
All right, I'll hold the camera, you guys unload. Alan, what's one of the keys here with doing the stacking?
The stacking, first of all, I got to make sure that we start out far enough so that we can kind of gravel back and then come back, because it's still got to be stable at the end of the day. And with this smaller stuff, you got to make sure you want to alternate the joints too would help, just like you would a natural stone wall.
So we took the 20 by 30 liner, we split it right smack in the middle, made a mark at 15 feet, and then I measured from the edge over to the middle, which was 11.5 feet. We cut a line down, we slid it all the way around, we repositioned it here, and then we seamed it back together around this, around the tree. But we were also short over on this side, so we seamed a 5-foot section.
So it's like a T seam.
T.
I was just amazed at how well the seam actually went down with the double-sided tape underneath and that large piece that went on top. I've never seen it done before. Pretty simple and pretty self-explanatory. Actually, I just hadn't seen it done.
Yeah, well, that's good. That's why you're here. And Ed, it's actually stronger than the seam than it would be just the regular liner.
By far. The double-sided underneath, which is right in between, and then the cover tape over the top, it is bomb-proof.
Right. I love Florida. 5:40 at night. We got the lights on, still rocking in, working our way around, building the ledges. It's been a challenge with the steepness of the sides to make it fit and still make a circle. Hooking up the skimmer, hooking up the biofalls. We'll probably work for another hour or so and then call it a day and then finish up tomorrow after we build another pond.
This is ridiculous.
Hey, push this button right here.
What is that, 8,000 or 4,000
Yeah.
gallons per hour?
That's 8.
That's 8 right there?
Yeah.
8,000 gallons per hour. This is crazy. Oh, I see the lights down here too.
It was not an easy design, that's for sure, but I do think it works and the fish are gonna love it.
Oh, wow. That's going right in there.
Yeah, so there's the skimmer, right? So you can see the water coming in here.
Okay.
And what's nice about this is, you can actually adjust the water level. You can see how low that is right now. What you want to do is you always want to have a space for it to come in.
Okay.
And pull it out.
How much space do you normally want?
1 inch. So the pump sits down here, that's a 4 to 8 adjustable. You've got a green filter screen, an automatic dosing system. You have all the underwater lights. I mean, basically you have every bell and whistle.
So you see how it's, you could set your dosage according to the amount of gallons you have. 500, 1,000, 1,500. It'll slowly draw that bag down over a month. You throw another bag in there.
Now you're part of the Aquascape family. You get your I Love My Aquascape water feature. You get your fish food. You get your pond detoxifier if you were on city water. You got your bacteria, your biological bacteria that you can help spike it with.
Okay.
And then you got your stick that has everything on it for your pond. So these guys stopped to get beer and missed the reveal.
We got the keys.
How about it, bro? Welcome to the Aquascape family.
Thank you, man. Donut with the fat donut. Dude, this is amazing. I wanted this donut pond, guys, since I had an Instagram account before I started any of this, before I got everyone involved, before raw fishing, Paul, all this stuff, before we all became this huge team. Blake's Exotic Animal Ranch is behind the camera right now.
Yeah.
Just kidding. But honestly, this has been a dream for such a long time, and to make it come true like you guys did, all that hard work you guys did over here. Shout out to you guys. I appreciate
Absolutely.
you all.
Certified Aquascape contractors came from mostly far, nobody really near here. And what's fun for me is to get new people into the hobby. So if you guys are watching this channel and you saw what he started with, this process that we went through, the 20 product, 20 step process, this is something that we've been doing now. This is my 36th year as a hobbyist. 36 years a hobbyist and 27th year running Aquascape. look at how nice it looks from in here.
You got snake nets in here?
Hey, Grandma, did you see it? Come here, you've got to see this.
Oh my God! Whoa, where's my bathing suit? And I'll be able to see the fish.
Yes, that's going to be crystal clear in a couple of days.
Oh, it's beautiful!
How you doing?
You're gonna be living out here now.
I would be. We like to say a water feature turns a house into a home. I love it. And I love my job, and I gotta tell you one thing. It's a lot of work, but it's a labor of love, because at the end of the day, you get to get those kinds of reactions from people and revealed. If you like this stuff, like, comment, subscribe so more people can follow along and see this. And subscribe to Greg Whitstock, the Pond Guy, Live in the Aquascape Lifestyle, so that you can see how people live this stuff all the time. I love my job.